What the fuck? Yeah, I tried joining. Yeah, it wouldn't let me. I was a guest. Requested to join, and then I could just go in and like invite myself onto the stage. I was like, okay, I'll just accept my request, and here I was. So weird.
Well, actually, you figured it out, but that's
I'm
okay.
really smart. Are we doing face cam on though?
Ah, no, whatever. I just woke up like 3 hours ago, so
Okay, fair
it's
enough. Fair
fine.
enough. Okay, okay.
Oh gosh,
Oh my god,
this
I
is
can
so
unmute the
exciting.
music. I can unmute the music's back for me. Let's go.
I
Shit was
muted the
crazy.
music. I found it so annoying.
I joined like a minute before it started, so it's not like incredibly,
As hype
you know.
anymore.
No, I mean like I didn't get sick of it that much. Um,
I forgot to make my tweet. This is awkward.
right.
Is
Okay, I will.
now.
I'll retweet said tweet and be like, "Besh."
Forward slash tax.
Mm,
Oh,
mm,
that is.
mm,
Whoa. I misspelled that
mm,
pretty
mm,
bad.
mm, 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 mm.
There's my clipboard. Oh, ta-da. Now I gotta go repost it on my normal account. Oh, this is so exciting.
She yawning right now. My good cat.
What the heck?
Yeah, I just went there.
Just went what?
I just went there as in, yeah.
Oh, well, that's fine. I went so hard on searching on things to talk about. I got like 15.
Okay, that's good. That's
I
good.
know. Hold on, I'll actually count them because that was a guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
I see.
17. 17.
Even the first every Taxxcast is live. It's actually the biggest yap I've ever seen.
I know. This is so exciting though. I'm
It
so
actually look.
excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Oh, I know. Oh, how do I? Okay, whatever. I can't believe my boyfriend ditched me.
That's
This is so
criminal, but it's
upsetting.
hockey, so it's understandable.
What? No, not understandable. It's offensive. So offensive.
Pretty much. Game's the game.
Yeah, whatever.
Let me go and like. Oh, you spelled collab wrong in the channel. I just noticed that. Right,
Did I?
I'm gonna
I
post.
did, huh?
You spelled collab wrong in the Discord server. Anyway, I'm gonna like
Oh.
post
Oh
this and then we will crack on because we've been live for 6 minutes. So we haven't actually started.
well. Oops.
You need to like get your intro down and all
Man,
that stuff.
my time just flies. Get my intro down. Ugh, I haven't planned this. I'm Tax with 2 X's. This is Morcou. I did hand gestures even though no one can see me.
Yeah,
Hello?
that's
Oh,
pretty cringe on you. Sorry. I was intense typing mode.
that's
Okay.
okay.
All right. Okay. Do I sound good? Try
Yeah,
to
do
the
I
mic
sound good?
closer.
No, you
You
sound
sound
fine.
you sound as good as you'll ever be, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Yeah, take that in whatever way you want.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
that's okay. I'm not.
So easy, your boy. All right. Okay. So let's get this intro down. Let's do this.
I don't know how to do intros. This is the first ever Taxxcast. It's a podcast that features me and some
Uh-huh,
other people
uh-huh.
sometimes.
Yeah, it was supposed to include 4 people this time,
Yeah,
but
but they all
half of
ditched
them
me.
half of them dropped out. Actually crazy.
And so,
Just know
oh,
just know this podcast would have been finished, but I was graciously Honestly, I was the person that probably had the most reason to back out
Probably,
purely
yeah.
because of the time difference. But JP was sleeping, and then Avery's gone to a hockey game.
Yeah. What is with that? Hockey game over his own girlfriend. That's just messed up.
Yeah, it's
Oops. Threw my phone across the
well,
room.
we can talk about that
Oh,
in
I will
today's
be talking
episode of the
about that.
Taxxcast debuting. All
On
right,
it's December
on
17th. It's almost Christmas. That's exciting.
it is, it is. It's
It
like
is.
it doesn't feel very. Does it feel Christmas to you?
No, I living in Canada usually would have like 2 feet of snow by now, but it actually just snowed for like the first time last night. It is
Yeah, but
whack.
I like snow so
I
much.
also love snow so much, and I was so scared that like Christmas wasn't gonna be snowy, but my prayers were answered. It's snowy out. So,
Crazy bad.
yeah.
Dear, oh dear. Yeah. No, it's I've been Christmasing a little bit here and there, but not like too much. Like it's been kind of low key
Oh, that's fair.
for
I
me.
all I've done is I did a little bit of Christmas shopping and
Oh,
I realized
that's
how expensive the world is. So,
that's me all the time.
yeah, it's like, oh my God, I don't have enough money for this. It's rough.
Actually, wild.
What?
I don't know. I'm yapping like, but yeah, seriously though, Christmas is like I haven't been in the Christmas mood this year as much, which is kind of weird because like the past few years, like it being like December, and I'd be like, you know, um. I'd be basically like listening to Christmas music like late November, and
Mm-hmm.
like my main playlist that I listen to would be basically just shelved for like a month. But now
No,
it's like I was on the way home on the train, and I think I listened to like one or two Christmas songs, and then I was like, right, let me get the old business back in order. Like I haven't necessarily been listening to it, and I think it's just because like getting older.
oh, that's scary. Getting older, yeah. I don't know. I haven't really listened to Christmas music either. Like, I feel like the last time I listened to Christmas music was like July. So
What?
that's because I really
Man,
like Christmas music, and I was really feeling the Christmas mood in July apparently. But yeah, I haven't done it recently.
not when it actually matters. You just like don't listen to it when July. You're like, get
Oh
it
yeah,
on.
yeah. I was ready for Christmas in July, but I guess the wave. I think it's because there was no snow and it still just feels like September. But I don't know. And probably getting
Actually,
old.
real.
That's weird.
I have fantastic news, Tax. You
What?
already have a VOD listener that listens to the VODs. Hannah is going to listen
What?
to this after the
Good.
stream.
Yay. That's so exciting. I love podcasts. They like, oh, I've been on a podcast kick for the past like year now, and it's just all I listen to. And now I'm
I
making one.
you actually are so
I
real. I've
know.
been like listening to podcasts on and off like a while, and I've always wanted to like be on one. I think it'd
Oh,
be cool to like do one. So I was like, sweet. When I got
well,
that invite, it was the best day of my life.
good. When I started actually inviting people was the best day of my life because it's
What's the most high profile name that you invited that you can get away with saying now?
oh, I just started
Have
off
you?
with like you guys.
Uh-huh. Okay, so
I
that's smart though. Like you start with your friends and then you branch
yeah,
out to like more
exactly.
people.
Eventually I
That's
want to start reaching out to like high profile people, but I feel
yeah,
like that's
like
pretty far away
Mark
still.
Zuckerberg and stuff.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to get into the brain of Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, but that's like a couple hundred episodes down the line. So we'll
Exactly.
touch on that. We'll
Maybe
touch on
even
that in like
200.
3 years. Yeah, maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
few years maybe.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
But oh dear, oh dear. Anyways, Tax, how have you been, my friend? How have you been?
I've been pretty good. I've been living life. My physics class is taking me out of the game, but it's pretty otherwise
Physics.
all right.
That's a weird statement. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Physics, oh my God. Ooh, it is rough. I don't understand it what one bit.
I I sort of listen. Like I don't know. I did physics back in secondary school. I could do like the motions and when we'd have the exams, we'd get a page of all the equations, so we wouldn't actually have to like
Oh yeah, me too.
remember them.
Me too.
Yeah, but
Very
no,
handy.
I swear it's like try and we spent all this time in secondary school and high school learning equations, and then now I'm out of secondary school. I've been out of secondary school for coming on 3 years. Next
Holy.
year, in like mid next year. It's like 2.5 years at this point, and I still like haven't. Like, I don't remember most of it.
I know. I
Like,
barely remember what I learned on Friday. So
yeah, I think if I went and did like a GCSE maths foundation paper, I'd be finished. I might
yeah.
just be a bit stupid, but
I mean,
it's just might be.
if I did like a grade 10 final right now, I would fail that stuff so bad, which is weird because like I still use it, but like I couldn't apply it to like a situation that I'd have in grade 10. I could only apply it to stuff I'm learning right now, which is weird and whack, but it's weird.
That is actually kind of real, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I
But
know.
what are you even doing now? Like you had a job, like don't.
Oh, I do. I did. I quit. Oh my gosh.
Why did you quit? That's a story.
That is a story to. Oh my god. Okay. That's actually what I have. One of the topics I have on my list. But okay. Jumping ahead. Oh god. Where do I even start? Ugh. Okay. My old boss. Okay. So my boss was fired, and then like probably like a month before I quit, and then it just kind of. It was good for a little bit because she was a terrible boss. Like she was rough. Like borderline sociopath. But like anyway. Um,
Big climb.
Oh, okay. Let me back up that claim actually. So one of my coworkers' husband had a stroke, and uh one of my coworkers' husband had a stroke, and like instead of saying like, "Oh my
Mm.
God, is he okay?" She was like, "So you're not coming to work then, I guess." And like just kind of showed no remorse or anything, and I was like, "Oh my God, like
That
Jesus."
is. I want to say one. You got a bot and shout. Let's go. You're officially
I
already
know.
made it to the point where the bot's coming in.
Yeah,
And
like
two,
famous.
that is kind of crazy because at my like work, like when like I was on shift when someone got a phone call and was like, "Oh, like my so and so brother-in-law died, I think,"
Oh
and she
geez.
had to leave. Yeah, she had to leave, and like they would, everyone in work was like, "Yeah, no, go. Like you need to like go and
Oops.
support. Like, we'll be fine. Just leave."
Yeah.
So that is kind of weird that they had a stroke, and it's like, yeah, basically just told us to cope.
Yeah, literally. And like she would get these like anger bursts and just like start throwing stuff and like kicking boxes. It was whack. I don't know how she stayed over a year. But anyway, and then she got fired. And then the supervisor got like kind of promoted to manager, and she had no idea what she was doing. So like we'd either have like nothing on the shelves or just an overstock of everything. And it's just like oh, it was rough. And then I was like, you know what? F this and quit. I was like, ah, you guys suck.
Oh yeah, you were in retail, weren't you?
I was in the deli, was making sandwiches and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that then? How was the
I mean,
deli?
like, it was okay, but like being a student, like the only time I worked was at night, and it was the department where
Ooh.
like you could only really have one person, so I was just kind of bored most of the time.
What kind of were you on like 8 hour shifts till like 6 in the morning?
Oh no 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 no! I was working, so school goes from like 9 to 3:30, and then
Mm-hmm.
I was working 5 to 9, so it
Oh,
it
okay.
wasn't bad, but
That's like 4 hours.
yeah, 4 hours. Sometimes I do
That's
four to 9, so 5 hours, but that's only if they needed me.
that's not even that bad. Like
No,
sometimes I'll do like on Tuesday I've got a 2 p.m. to a 10 p.m.
yeah, on like weekends I do like 9 hour shifts, but other than that,
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, at the minute, when I'm at work college, I will have college till like 4 and then work from like 5 till 10. So it's
oh
about
yeah,
the same.
yeah,
But yeah, that's kind of crazy.
yeah, it was whack.
So
She
did
was,
you just quit because you were like, yeah, dumb boss L,
yeah, yeah,
and you just called it a
literally.
day?
Yeah. Although
Fair
I
enough.
do miss the people there, like my coworkers, they were pretty cool. One of them cried when I left, and I was almost broke down, but I made it, so it's okay.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Your departure was very, very saddening for many of the fans, colleagues.
Yeah,
All right. Well, okay. Now we've sort of like yapped for a bit.
we
Like
have
we've
yapped.
sort of like, well, I mean, you've yapped about how you are. I
How
haven't
are
yapped about
you?
how I am. I'm I'm good. As of recording this, about an hour ago, I just got back into town via the train,
Mm-hmm.
and I was off to see my girlfriend for the weekend,
Aww.
and it was great. And we went and watched Wonka, and then we
Wonka.
went
Oh.
and like she showed me around her hometown because I hadn't been there, so she showed me around for the first time. And then today we decorated her house like for the Christmas tree and stuff, and it was really cool. I had a very, very good time.
Oh, I love that.
And yeah, but the only issue is that the train. It's like the train is like 3 hours away, so it's like, well, it's like 3 hours there, 4 hours back, and oh mate, just like trains can be so difficult, especially recently with all of like the strikes and things. It
Mm-hmm.
can be really annoying. Like the other day or the other week, we were both in Manchester, and we were just like, hanging out, and then she got on the train back home, and I was checking my trains, and literally like my train like got cancelled. Like, and there's a joke. There's like an ongoing like thing. Like it's not like it's like Manchester Piccadilly is like one of the main stations in Manchester,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like an ongoing joke. It's like it's not Piccadilly if there isn't a cancellation, and there's like a cancellation every like freaking like 5 minutes,
Oh, jeez.
and it's like yeah. So the train home got cancelled. So I was like, right, well I have to wait like an hour, and I ended up getting home at like 11 o'clock when I was supposed to get home like way earlier, which was really sad.
That is, that,
And
yeah.
this time when I was like on my way home, I was like with trains. Obviously, you can't really do direct a lot of the time to these like long, like bit further away places. When I'm going to Manchester, I can get away with a direct half the time. But when I'm like going to see her, I always have to do like one or two changes basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on my train home. I changed once at Manchester. I went and got some snacks. I went and got some food, and then I ran to the platform because I had about 12 minutes. I had 12 minutes to like when I got off my platform to get to the other platform, um, and also get my food. So by the time when I went and looked, I like actually had like 4 minutes to get there. I was like shit because the thing with Piccadilly is like where the platforms are be kind of deceiving. Some of the
Oh.
platforms you go to where the platform door is, and you there's a guy there. Show him your ticket. He scans it. Good to go. I go through. There's a like a like an escalator, like a flat escalator. You know, like one of them. I did that. Then you go up some stairs, and you like walk around, and then you literally then there's like a second hub area that's like where some like the trains to this platform are.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to go like wherever it is, which platform it is. Then you have to go down more stairs, and then you're at the platform. It's a solid like 2-3 minute journey, I swear. So I was
Oh.
like, right, I was like, I'm gonna have to sprint this. So I was running, and then literally as I got down the stairs, the train like pulled up. So it was pretty clutch for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Good job. Good
But
job.
anyway, made that train. I'm on my way back. I get off, at the second change area. I'm not saying the name of the station. I don't want to dox myself.
Fair.
Um, and I'm sat there chilling, and obviously there's like screens and stuff where you can like see like the where your train like what it's doing, the train times and stuff. And usually there is like it says like there's like three things. It says like the train where it's going to is in the last destination. So quite often. You know,
Mhm.
trains can go to like London or something, but you might not want to get off at London. You want to get off at like I don't know. I think like Watford is like a place you can get something like that, right? Let's just
Mhm.
say it's like that. Like it says the final stop is that's the train, basically the name, but obviously you can get off at like all the other stops. So I was looking, and the screen goes like the name of the train, the platform it's on, and then the time. And if it's on time, like it'll say on time, so you'll know like right, it's coming on time. If it isn't, it'll give a different time, as if it's a bit later, and then if it's cancelled, it'll say cancelled. So you know, like right, it's cancelled. I need to like get a different plan together. So I'm sat there just chilling, eating my food that I got at Manchester because I didn't have the time to eat it on the train to there. You
Mhm.
know, it's like an hour. There was just too many people. It was just like it was so packed. So we're like hanging out, and by we I mean me. I was sat on my phone watching some Minecraft, and
Fair.
then I'm sat like literally in the perfect spot. There is like a pub on this train station. They had an outdoor area. I was just sat there just eating my food. Didn't get any pints, sadly. I don't have my ID, so I'm chilling, and I'm sat like right in front of the platform, so I have nothing to worry about. So when the train pulls up, I will literally see it in front of me, and I can just leave. So
Yeah.
I was fine. And also, I could also see the screen, like the train platforms and stuff, the times, that sort of thing. So I'm looking at that, and I look to try and look at my train, and it wasn't on there. As in,
Oh.
it didn't say cancelled, it didn't say delayed, it just disappeared off the screen altogether,
So it just doesn't exist?
pretty much. So I'm like, and people that are on this train start noticing, like, I want to get the train, they're like, oh, the train to so and so is just not on the screen. And there is a train there, but it's the last one, and it's in an hour. It's at 9 o'clock, which I would have got home at like 11. So I'd be on the train home like. Actually, I would have just got home like 20 minutes ago, basically.
Fair.
Um. So it's like I'm just like, what is going on? And I look on the app, like the Trainline app,
Mhm.
Northern, that sort of thing, Train Power, Vanti. There's all this like different train apps you can use, and it said that it was delayed due to like one of the members, like that they had like lack of crew, so they just
Oh.
like couldn't start the train. So I'm like, shit. Well, that's not good. And then, like, long story short, it ended up being fine because what they did is they like the train was coming from like Scotland, I think,
Mhm.
and they cancelled all of the stops except for our where this station was. So we were basically starting the train at this station, which was really weird.
That is kind of weird.
But
Like, what about all
but
the
I
other people at the other train
yeah
stations? They just,
they just they were just folks.
they're just, go fuck
So,
yourself.
yeah, basically.
Damn. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
So yeah, I ended up getting home just fine. But
I, that's
that's
good.
basically been my weekend at the minute. I've just like was just hanging out with her, had a really good time. Shout outs, very
Oh.
sweet, was enjoyable.
Oh. That's adorable.
And I have college tomorrow, and we have Secret Santa, so and I'm dressing up as Santa, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh, that is fun. I have two Secret Santas I'm a part of, and it's rough, actually.
Damn.
Shit's rough. I don't know what to
Me
get people.
me when things are low key rough. I don't really think. I just like didn't just didn't. I don't think about it.
Just don't. What do you mean? What are you gonna get your Secret Santa?
Okay, so I only have one. The budget was like £5, so I didn't actually have to like worry that much.
Oh, fair enough.
So I went to Poundland and I went and got like a desktop bowling set and then like a um what was I got? I got that and then I got like this other I got this like basketball set. That was it. And it's like a little
Nice.
flick. It's basically got like a little spoon at the bottom. You can like flick it and like get it in the hoops. It's just kind of cool.
That
And
is
what I've done I've done a bit of trolling. I've engaged in some tomfoolery, and I went out and what I did is I was like, what can I do? How do I wrap this? And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do a bit of a joke, a bit of a funny. So what I'd done is I went and got my old keyboard box that I still have, which is like £120 keyboard, which is just a little bit over the budget of £5. Um,
Just a tad.
yeah, I gutted the box so it would actually fit, put the like the presents inside, and then I'm gonna wrap it up in that. So when someone opens it, they're gonna be like, "What on God's green earth? Who's done this?" So that is the plan. So that'll be. I'm pretty excited for that tomorrow.
Yeah, that is
And
exciting.
it's the last day of college, and then I'm off for
What?
the yeah, I'm off for the holidays until like
Holy.
January.
I wish. I have a whole week left, so my last day is on Friday, which is
What
2 days before Christmas. It's so
That's
stupid.
mental.
I
I remember.
know.
I remember like I used to like. We normally have like five, but the latest I had was the 20th of December back in like secondary school.
Yeah.
I never had to like do it that much, but yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it
But
is pretty whack.
mm, but yeah, that's the Morcou life at the minute. I've like got work, traveling
What
a
do you
lot,
what
seeing
do you do for
people.
work?
I'm in the co-op. I have my retail life.
Hey, I work there. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is actually like
It is pretty weird how we work just at the
we
same
did work
this
under like when you
what?
yeah when you said co-op, I was like, I'm pretty sure you just don't. I'm pretty sure you just work like you don't work the same co-op I do, but no, co-op I think is in the UK and Canada.
Yeah, I was
So we
confused because it's not in the US. So I was like, oh, like it must be just a different thing, but it's just not.
no, yeah,
It's
we
the
literally
same thing.
we both worked for the same company.
Yeah, that's weird. Cross
Yeah,
ocean coworkers.
yeah, it's kind of wild.
That's
We're doing
wild.
that. Um, trying to make videos when I can, but it's just like, ugh, I just ain't got the time these days. And then, uni stuff mainly.
Fair. I am not excited for university. Although
Are
I'm
you
taking
going to uni?
not right after high school, but eventually, yes. So like any in a year
Is it
after.
okay, is it like a gap year or something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's pretty smart.
I know. I'm a genius.
But
Uh-oh.
yeah, that's been it. So I think we can probably get into these topics that you have that cooked up.
Okay,
If you
well
want, we can start figuring
we
this
already
out.
talked about a lot of them, actually.
Which ones have we talked about?
Well, we talked about uh why podcasts are fun. We talked about my old job and your place of employment.
Hmm.
Okay, I guess that's kind of it.
That's all you came up with.
No, 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 that's like all we touched on. There's
Oh, I
more.
was gonna say, okay, okay. Well, pick a topic that you want to quiz me about and discuss, and we'll go from there.
Quiz. Huh. Okay, let's start small. Have you ever like well obviously everyone has like scrolling through TikTok and then there's like Minecraft in the background and they're talking about like am I the asshole Reddit stories? Have you seen those?
Have I see? I have, yeah.
I love those. They're my favorite thing on the planet.
It's just like such a random topic to pull out,
I
but
I know.
yeah, I think everyone's seen them at some point. They're like
Exactly.
pretty popular.
I know, but do you enjoy them?
If the story's good, I think too many people will question the legitimacy of them and be like, most believable Reddit story. And it's like, mate, just
No.
enjoy the Minecraft parkour and the fucking Texas speech Brian talking about like my girlfriend cheated on me, like, and I
Yeah.
shot her. Am I the asshole? It's like everyone's like, no, not the asshole. Marry the dog. And it's just like that's basically it. Like,
I know.
I think they're pretty funny.
I do
I'm
also
not
think they're just hilarious.
exactly. So that's my opinion on them anyway. I
Good.
think they're like it's better than like YouTube Shorts or God forbid Instagram Reels. Like TikTok is the Reddit stories and the free videos with like a billion parts.
Yeah.
YouTube Shorts, that's where you go for TikTok. YouTube Shorts, you go for like the most NPC shit ever. Like if you watch YouTube Shorts, you're an NPC. Like
It's
just
true.
not even a joke.
It's very
And
true.
then you go on Instagram Reels to watch people get hit by cars and stuff, and then
Oh God.
people posting like gifs in the comments of just like people getting shot or something. Like it's just like mainly what it is.
Yeah,
That's
Instagram Reels are
Instagram Reels.
whack.
Instagram Reels is the most unhinged community.
Yeah,
Like just
it's like what
the most
Reddit used to
unhinged
be.
people got it.
It's just like, oh my
Yeah, but it's
God.
worse because they have
Yeah,
GIF support. So
I
like
know.
people just create like whole like storylines in the comments, and it's just like,
Yeah.
what on earth am I
Like,
seeing?
Jesus. Like, like, gonna go delete this app now.
Yeah, I don't know. One thing that's like interesting is the algorithms of Reels and TikTok. I think Reels can like obviously tell what you're into and like adjust,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like it feels very like black and white
Yeah.
because it's like it'll only do like if you're liking and interacting with like let's say posts of like I don't know like dogs, and then you had a video of like Minecraft, and you like that, it'll only show you like a topic of one or the other. Like I feel like it'll never like alternate, and it isn't very varied. Whereas
Yeah.
with TikTok, you can be into like 20 different things. Like for
Yeah.
like a while, I was like really into like the pool guy, and he just like cleans pools.
Oh yeah. I'm really into the like pressure washer kind of stuff right now.
Yeah, that was like similar to what he does. Yeah, he just gets like a pool and he just like empties it and cleans it. It's really satisfying.
That's yeah.
And I could get stuff like that as well as like the Reddit stuff and then the movies and then like game clips and then like
Mm-hmm.
people discussing things and then like random memes. Like, whereas with Instagram it feels very like one note and there isn't like a lot of um variety. It's very just one topic is like all they'll give you until you interact with something more.
Yeah.
That's like something that I feel like I've noticed, but I don't know if that's just something that I have
No,
randomly decided to generate.
no, that's definitely like I've noticed that too a lot. Like it's just the same thing over and over again, while TikTok is like we'll pull stuff, see like if you're interested in this, and then just get rid of it if you're not, you know? Like TikTok's way
Mm.
better at bringing variety.
Yeah, I think TikTok has like mastered the like the risk reward kind of like
Yeah.
because obviously every app's goal is to keep you on the app. I
Hmm.
think TikTok have mastered the balance of showing you stuff that you'll like and then showing you new stuff that you'll get interested. I think
Hmm.
Reels is far too much like they will only show you stuff that they 90% positive that you'll like
Yeah,
to keep you on rather than like be like, oh you might like this, like maybe I look at this instead.
for
So
sure.
yeah, that's probably like something that I've noticed.
Mhm. Oh, me too. Like that's yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
what other topics have we got in mind?
what other topics? I wrote down some funny. Do you have pets?
I do have a dog.
And what's your funniest story about your dog?
Um, ooh, I don't. Well, my dog's called Ting. She is a Shih Tzu. I
Oh,
don't have that many
funny
like
stories.
interest. Yeah, I think Ting doesn't do much. Like, she kind of just like is just there. She's a bit of an
Oh,
NPC. I'm not gonna lie. Tink kind of. She's got this sort of like NPC aura about her. She doesn't do like a lot. She's kind of a bit cringe.
oh,
Um, yeah,
my
I'm not gonna cap.
sorry. My two
It's fine.
dogs, my two dogs are very charismatic. I have one Great Dane Mastiff mix. She's huge. She's like she steals a whole bunch of stuff. She's eaten probably like 6 things of butter by now and
What?
is still kicking. I don't know how. She can get up on the counter and then just snacks on it, I guess.
That is criminal.
Yeah. And then my other dog, Hagrid, or so the last one was Roach. Roach is, they're both adorable, but anyway. And then my second one, Hagrid. She is a Mastiff Boxer mix, so she's big, but not like as big as Roach is. And yeah, they are very interesting dogs. I'm not Hagrid acts more like a cat than a dog. She's really nimble and agile, I guess. And Roach is just heavy. Like her steps are like humans. They're just so loud.
Jesus.
I
You
know.
think your parents come upstairs, but no, it's just like the dog.
Literally. And then like her tail will knock on the door and then I like go like, "Hello, like come in." And then it's just Roach. It's like, "Oh, that's awkward."
That's really funny.
Oh, it is quite
Yeah,
funny.
Tink's kind of small. I'm not gonna lie. She's probably like, I don't know, uh, like a keyboard and a half long, and then like I don't know, half a monitor tall. Like she's not like that, that crazy.
Tiny. She's a Shih
Yeah,
Tzu, so
yeah, she's a bit of an NPC, but she's kind of the goat.
fair enough.
It's in terms of pets. Uh, my girlfriend's dogs, Hannah's dogs, her like Milo and Charlie. Don't know the breeds, but that's the first time I've ever like really like been around for a long like period of time. Uh, like, pretty like big-ish dogs, like they're
Mm,
big-ish, not like
yeah.
massive. I like your like average dog size, like
Oh,
not small, but like I'd say like two two monitors long, and then like 2 monitors tall, like 1.5 monitors tall.
oh yeah. So they're
So
like average.
yeah, they're like Tower of a Tink, like any day. They, I tell you, They are the worst bullying duo of all time, and I'm convinced it's like intentional. So what happens is, because I was new, obviously dogs, whenever they see a new person, they just lose their shit because it's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I've never seen you in my life. Who are you? And they will like, like in Tink's case, like she'll sniff you, she'll like jump up on you, like, but she's small, so it's not, it's kind of cute,
Yeah.
and she'll like be around you all the time, and it's like, I've noticed as well, it's like dogs will have like a tier list of like people they interact with, like they'll like prioritize over.
Hmm.
So it's like number one most like the person that my dog will listen to the most is my nan, because she's around often, but not too often to the point that like she just doesn't care.
Yeah.
She's here infrequently enough that it's like an occasion for her to be here. So she'll always be around there, like sleeping on her, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Then it's my mum, because mum is like the mother of that child. And then it's probably my dad, because he's around her the most. And then it's probably my little brother. And then probably, actually, it might be my older brother, then little brother, then me, because I don't really spend much time with her too much. It's like mainly them two.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
So
sort of got
rude.
off topic a bit. But yeah, so dogs obviously, they see a new person, they go freaking insane.
Yeah.
These two little fox, not even little, big fox, right? Milo wouldn't do anything. All he would do is just jump up on me and just be really physical and that sort of thing. Whereas Charlie, what she would do is she would stand in front of me and just bark at me.
Just
So you've got one dog just trying to jump on you and like all this, and then one just sat there barking at you, and it's like what? Like I'm like you have one verbally assaulting you and one physically assaulting you. It's like the worst combination you could ever have.
I mean, at least it's not
So
both at the same time, like two of each.
maybe I guess I don't know, but
That's
yeah,
what
that's the.
yeah, that's what my dogs do if they see a new person. They'll bark and jump up on you and just override
Yeah.
you with so many emotions. It's I feel bad for new people, but
Mhm.
oh well. They'll get over it.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad today because like day two, because by that
Yeah.
point they'd already been around me like a fair amount, so it wasn't too bad.
Oh
But
yeah.
that first few times, whenever I'd be downstairs, it was just all I'd get is bullying. It was very sad.
That's pretty funny actually.
So that's probably the best pet story I can like conjure up at the minute. It's just
Fair.
the bullying I went through this weekend.
That's okay. I mean, hey, I'm a Morcou bullying supporter, so
Right then, okie dokes. Thanks for that. That was very
you're
nice.
welcome. You're welcome. Oh, I'm slowly running out of things to talk about.
What else have you got in mind?
Um, hmm. Pick 1 through 3.
2.
2? Okay, we're
Yes.
talking about how the mind works. I got subcategories for this
What
one.
the fuck?
I got subcategories,
How
which,
have we gone from best dog slash pet stories to how does the mind work? Like, I'm not a fucking genius. I'm not going to Harvard or something. I'm not
well,
that smart.
obviously not. Just your thoughts on them. Okay, I have another one through
Thoughts on
three.
brains.
1 through 3.
3.
3, how we see colors. And I know this is a very popular debate, but like, what if my colors are different than your colors?
Um,
Have you ever thought about this? I know other people have, but
I well, technically yes, because obviously there's colorblind people who will see colors differently. But in
besides
terms of like,
colorblind people,
yeah, like no, because
you
we
haven't.
all no, I never thought about that. Like, if I showed you like a blue, like not like a blue that looks like a purple or a blue that looks like a different color. Like, if I showed you a pure, like it's obviously blue. You can't like make it up.
Hmm.
You would tell me it's blue.
Well, yeah, but what if your blue is my red, but I still see blue because that's what people have told me. Because like my red is blue. So if you show me blue, but I'm seeing red, I'm still gonna say I see blue because that's what I see. That's what my color blue is.
Okay, so like let's say like if you look at my profile picture, and you what is the like it's white. It's mainly white. Would you
Yeah,
say that?
yeah, I would say that
Yeah.
obviously.
Okay, so we both see white then.
Yeah, but what if my
Okay.
white? What if your white is actually black? So it's like inversed colors. Like what if like your outline is white and the background is black, but you wouldn't know that because you've always seen white as black.
You are just the biggest bloody waffle I've ever met. Like my
No,
outline is black in my PFP, and then the background is white. End of
well,
debate.
no, yes, that's obviously
So
yes. You can't even call me crazy because I know for a fact other people have thought this.
I
Um,
don't. I've never heard of this like theory. Like, how
what?
popular is it really?
I mean, popular enough that I've seen it multiple times.
It's like an interesting point.
It's like you wouldn't know that we're seeing different colors because we call the color the same thing, you know.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I might allow you it this time. I might let you get away with it, but it's still very strange.
No, it's not strange. It's weird, and there's no really possible way to prove that we don't see the same or that
Mm,
we see the same colors.
okay, whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say. All right, what other topics have we got next then?
Do we want to stay in the topic of how the mind or like the mind and how it
No,
works? No?
no,
Okay.
no, do
Well,
not.
I have two more categories. Do we want one or two?
One.
Okay. This is embarrassing stories about you personally. It's your
Um,
most embarrassing story.
I could do. What would I do? Like, I got hit by a car. That
You
was
got hit
kind
by
of
a car?
embarrassing.
How'd you get hit by a
Yeah.
car?
I was going across the. This was like a year. This would have been like year 5. So I would have been like
So you're like young.
9, like 8, 9, 9, 10.
I think, I don't know.
I would have been like 9, probably
Okay.
9,
So
8, 9.
young. Young.
Pretty young. This was a long, long time ago. Um, I'm chilling. It's an average day in the life of the Morcou. Um, and I was on my way to school, and because school's like pretty close to me, I used my scooter back then. I
Oh,
did, and I just
absolutely.
like would scooter to school and that sort of thing. Um, and I basically like was just there's like, you know what a zebra crossing is, don't you?
No.
Okay, so it's like it's a crossing that's like black and white, like it's like white squares on it. So
Okay.
basically, it's giving the people crossing right of way. So like
Oh,
if
like
there's a
just a
crossing,
pedestrian crossing thing.
yeah. So let's say you're
Okay, yeah.
driving and you go over one and someone's like waiting, you have to like stop.
Yeah.
You should stop and let them pass. So I was on one of those, like as in, that's I had to cross it to get to school,
Hmm.
and I look to my right and I see the car has stopped, and I look to my left and basically there is like a shop behind the crossing, and there was a big truck that was dropping off delivery. Um, and my this person who's driving towards me wasn't looking at the road. She was turned around looking at the truck. So she
Oh, yeah.
didn't stop, didn't look to see who was in the road, and hit me.
Dang.
And what was weird was I didn't. This is like the only time I've been like knocked out per se. So
Hmm.
I looked to my left to see if she would stop. Then I looked back, and then I looked back again, and she wasn't stopping. Then everything faded to black. This is how I remember it in the moment as well. Is that I was out. I was hit a solid like maybe like 5, 6 feet.
Holy. That's like, for a small human being, that's pretty far.
Yeah, so I was hit like a little like that far, like to that point.
Jesus.
And I then like I came back. I came to. Don't know how long I was out for. It couldn't have been too long. It must have
Yeah.
been maybe like 5 seconds, maybe something
Uh,
like that.
that's
So it
not bad.
wasn't out for too long. But I came to, and like even though I was out, I knew that I had gotten hit.
Hmm.
And back then I was like in my mind I was like, this is like my fault. So I got up and was like, I'm sorry, like I just like I was trying to just like apologize. I didn't want to make a scene. I just wanted to like get on like with my life.
Yeah.
But the people around me were like, no, no, like, this is not your fault. Like this is her. So I don't know if she was gonna drive off. I don't think she was. Well, people got in front of the car and were like, yeah, no, you're not leaving, mate. Like she got out of the car and we took some information, and then I went to school, and I managed to like. So I think my mum was dropping my little brother off. Um, by this point, and she was
Hmm.
going through the playground, and they were like those like she could hear like whispers like, oh, like I heard like Morgan got hit by a car. She was like, what? So she instantly like comes to the office. They're like, yeah, he's here. She comes in like make sure I'm okay, and then she's like, yeah, I managed to get out of school for the day, which is pretty sick. And
Nice.
I got given skate free as a like as like I don't know constellation. And then I actually used this story in Two Truths and a Lie recently under the alias of the topic. I summed it up as I sued someone in court and won because we did actually go to court over it.
Oh,
Although I was
yeah.
young, so I wasn't in the court, but
Well, obviously.
I was. I had police like come around my house and like talk to me about it. They were like, "So how did it make you feel?" And it did have an effect. Like I was petrified of the road for like a while, and I went from walking to school by myself or like on my scooter to then I'd have my mum walk me. Like I'd walk with her. I'd stay later because I was a bit like shaken up by it.
Yeah.
Um, and I got 100 Great British pounds. So that's pretty sick.
Yeah. That's
And
good.
theoretically, we could have sued for more, but past that point, it becomes like actually like I would have had to be placed in therapy, and I would have had to like basically relive that scenario like over and over again in conversation
Oh,
for
yeah.
them to like for them to basically prove like, oh yeah, no, this has had like a lasting effect. And my mum said this like years later. She was like, I just didn't want to put you through that. So we didn't actually like go any further. That was like the most we ever did.
I
So
mean,
that's like I don't know if that's embarrassing. Like, I was embarrassed at the time because I was just like I don't want to like be here. I just want to like get on with my day. Like I didn't want to make a scene.
no, that,
It wasn't technically my fault, but yeah, I
yeah,
felt bad at the time.
that would be me. I'd be like, no, it's fine, I'm fine, and just go about my day.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'd be embarrassed about that too.
So like, what stories have you got? Then like embarrassing stories do you have?
Well, okay, well now mine sounds lame compared to getting hit by a car.
Well, do you tell me anyway?
Ugh, okay. Well, it's like the first day I met my boyfriend, and we were like
Oh,
sitting
here
next
we
to each
go.
other, and he went to go reach behind me to get a remote, and then I leaned in thinking he was gonna put his arm around me, and then he didn't,
Oh,
and like put his arm back. Like, oh God, it was so embarrassing.
that is actually bad. Have you ever
Oh,
spoken to
I
him about it?
know. Oh, I have many times, and I've been gotten mad at him. Not actually, but oh God, yeah,
That's
it was
criminal.
rough. And like I would had only been living in the town for like a few weeks at that point. And like so that was my first impression on like my group of friends. And it was like, oh, it was rough. I was like, oh God, that's embarrassing. I don't think anyone
Yes,
actually saw though, so
it definitely sounds like it, to be honest.
yeah.
But
Why
okay,
my Spotify stopped? What is
did it?
this?
I didn't
Okay, there we
notice.
go. No, it just why is there's red at the top of my screen. Hold on. Let's see if
Oh,
I can.
it thinks it's coming through your mic, so it's pausing it. It's like a thing.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix it. Does it, is it even like, huh? I'm unsure on how to do this. Okay, well, do this and this. Um, what? Okay, I give up. I don't, hmm.
For goodness sake, right. So let me hit you with this question, and then it will go from there. How long do you want this podcast to be? Because we're approaching like the hour mark
We are approaching the
soon.
hour mark.
Do you want it to be more than an hour or around an hour
I mean,
or
just around an hour is fine.
yeah? Okay, I would say we do one more topico and then we call it there because it's about to hit 11 for me and I want to
Go to bed.
like probably yeah.
Lame.
Okay,
Anyway, okay.
so okay, let's wrap it up.
Wrap
We
it up.
what I kind of am kind of a content creator. You have got back into the game via the
I have.
podcasting
Woohoo!
scene. What are your general goals with content creation? Where do you see yourself going with this podcast? Considering it's like the first one, I feel like I'm interviewing you. Well,
A
look, I
little
gotta.
bit.
I'm driving the podcast. What can I say?
That's okay. Well, hopefully, I mean, like it becomes like a big thing, but so far it's just for funsies because I enjoy podcasts so much and I have just so much to say all the time. So I think it's just a perfect way to express myself.
That's actually pretty sick.
I know.
Oh,
What can I
hopefully,
say?
episode 2 you have more than like one guest.
Hopefully. Although it was still fun. I had fun.
Yeah,
Did
this has been good. I
did you
actually do.
enjoy your
We
time?
definitely. I think
Okay,
we
good.
were able to yap,
We were.
waffle a
Yeah.
fair amount.
I don't think there was too many silent parts. That's the thing I was most scared of.
It's just like yeah, I was just like started playing video games. No,
Yeah,
I made sure to move Discord to my main monitor, so I was like focused on the
good.
topic
Good.
at hand. But okay, that's a good goal to have.
That
That's
is.
very nice, and yeah, it's a passion thing, which is the
It
most
is.
important.
Yeah. it is a passion thing. Like I mean, I wouldn't mind if it went somewhere, but I don't really care if it does or not. So more of a like,
So understandable.
yeah, that's yeah. I mean, you described yourself as a content creator. What are your goals for content creation?
Um, so at the minute, I've been through many phases. I like predominantly made like shorter videos that were like memes. Then I
Hmm.
moved into like gameplay videos of me playing games and like editing over them. Then I sort of had my SMP phase where I would like stream and then I'd also make videos. Then I also moved into my like predominantly streaming era, which was like this was like SMP upgrades slash
Oh
hardcore
yeah,
a
SMP
little bit
upgrade
then.
was the time to be alive.
It definitely was. I mean, was that might have when was this? Was this 2022, wasn't it? Yeah, this was like
Yeah,
it feels like a years ago, but it's like
I know.
a year and a bit. It's kind of
Yeah,
weird.
it's kind of whack.
So I feel like I've been and done a lot in terms of content, and now I'm sort of moving into my video essay like
Hmm.
commentary sort of era where I like because I like really I don't know if you watch Pyrocynical, but I really like his stuff. And he
I
does really good videos.
I do remember you telling me about him, and then me like
Yeah,
looking at his channel and was like, okay, sure.
yeah. He makes like really like good videos,
Hmm.
like like long form game reviews. Like his latest video dropped like a week ago, and it's like 4 hours long, something like that. Yeah, it's like four
Yeah,
hours.
that's crazy.
He's had a video playing Cruelty Squad, which was a 4.5 hour long video. Then he had a video reviewing a TV show, which was just shy, and by just shy I mean 20 minutes, short of 8 hours long, and
Holy,
which was I managed to watch in about two sittings. That was fun.
that's not
So,
bad.
so yeah, his stuff definitely inspires me. So I've sort of drifted into that video essay sort of style, which I have been doing slightly. I just haven't had the time too much, but I definitely enjoy it and want to do more.
Hmm.
I did a video. I've had two videos so far. I haven't made a video in like 6 months, which isn't good.
Oh,
Um,
that's okay.
I did one video on hardcore, and then I did a follow-up video on speedrunners versus casual players, which was like an okay video, but not a lot of people liked it.
I
So I've
watched it.
had
I enjoyed it.
yeah, it was okay. So now I've got what one? It doesn't count. One, two, three, four. Just counting something.
That's okay. You count.
Five, six, seven. I've got seven unfinished video scripts that I have been working on.
Holy,
Um,
that's a lot.
I have because I just don't finish a lot of them. One of them, which I will reveal now because I don't think I'll ever do it, is
Okay.
I compared Fall Guys and Among Us. I covered the history of both games.
I remember you telling me about this actually.
Yeah, it is. Let me get it up. Tools word count. It's 2,500 words long, so
Jesus.
it's like a decent script.
Yeah.
I finished the script, recorded the voiceover, did the intro in editing, and then I just decided that I wouldn't make the video because I didn't want to do it anymore. That's one of the videos that I've done. There are many others that I'm in the process of doing. Um, one of them I've just started scripting, and I think it will be a
Hmm.
good idea.
Oh,
The
it's exciting.
last one I was scripting, I want to do still because I think it's an interesting concept. It's much more of a psyche.
Oh,
It's much more. It's a mentality based video. It's about games, but it's like the mentality. It's about competitive like esports and stuff. I'd love to make the video because I obviously set the bar quite high for myself these days. Because I think with editing, when you make an edit, because you see what goes into it, edits done by you are much less impressive compared to edits done by other people.
Yeah.
I watched a video on like the Beatles
Hmm.
and was like, damn, the editing for this video is really good. Not realizing that it was just a guy who recorded a PowerPoint presentation. So he used PowerPoint to edit the video basically,
Yeah.
which was like crazy. So when people say my editing is good, I'm like, I can get it, but at the same time, like I don't believe it because I know what goes into my videos, and I
Hmm.
feel like it doesn't look that impressive because I know what I've done.
I mean, like that makes sense.
So,
I have no experience with like editing videos or anything, but
mm, yeah, I feel
speaking
like
of,
once
oh, sorry.
you, oh, sorry, you can go,
No.
you can go.
Okay, well, I was just gonna say, speaking of videos you've made, do you remember the first video you made featuring me?
Yeah, featuring you.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
That was like the uh when you were begging to get into S&P upgrade
Oh my
and you were
god, I
trying to
remember
prove you
that.
pay your taxes. That
That was
was
so
funny.
funny. That was
Peak.
so funny.
Peak.
I remember I didn't know you at the time. Yeah, I was just trying to get in.
And
Yeah,
you
that
just
was.
didn't realize you were trying to pay taxes to tax to like halfway through the video. Fuck,
That
man, I
was
look
really
back on that
funny.
and laugh every single day. Just kidding.
That's goated, honestly.
Hmm.
But um, but yeah. So this psyche mentality video I want to do, but it's because I set the bar so high. I've gone
Hmm.
from just wanting to talk about the video as I'm going to grab multiple high level esports players to interview. I've
Oh
got
yeah.
some in mind that I know would probably be down.
Hmm.
I should reach out to them, but there's like I know what topics I want to talk about. I don't know who to relate it to, because basically that's like I'll have three sections of the video,
Hmm.
and then three people to interview. I've got one of the people to interview. I just don't know what to do for the others. So it's a bit of a challenge for me at the minute. I'm just like
Yeah.
that video's kind of a bit stumped because I am figuring out who I want to interview. So them two videos are being worked on. The main video that I want to get done that I've been trying to work on for the past like 6 months is my VR game review video. I'm not going to say what game it is because it hasn't actually been given a long form review yet, and I want to try and be the first person to do it.
Hmm.
Um, I have been working on that, but it's really long because it's like a 15-hour game.
Oh geez.
Well, it's 15 hours the first game. There's a sequel that is also around that length. So what I have to do is I need to script the entire game. Oh no, I have to obviously script the whole video, record all the footage for the entire game. Um, because I play on like an Oculus Quest, but like the Quest is like the standalone one, right? So the
Yeah.
quality isn't that good. So
Hmm.
I want to buy a better headset to record it on my computer, so the game looks really good.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting on that. I need to record all the footage. I need to then voice over all of it, and I really want to go into like high detail. So, just to give you an idea of how long I want it to be. At this moment in time, I have at the point in the game that I'm talking about at the end of the script so far is like the first level of the game, and I'm already 1,800 words in.
Hmm. Holy.
So that's yeah. I haven't even got past the. I haven't even got. I haven't got through the first level yet. I've just started talking about the first level. The rest has all been like just discussing the development and like the opening cutscenes and like things like that. So
Yeah.
it's really, really
Long.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I want it to be long. I want it to be like 2.5 to 3 hours long, hopefully. But that's like it's around like let me check the word counter to speech website that I check on.
Okay.
Convert words to time. It takes around. Let me see. Oh, is it more? Oh shit! Wait. Hang on. I'm trying to do math, but my
That's
brain isn't
okay.
brain.
Do math. Do math.
It's around like 120. That's 2 hours. It's around like 24,000 words.
Per hour?
No, for the whole
Oh.
thing, as in
Oh.
the whole 2.5 hours. To
Oh.
read, it takes around. Let me check. I'll literally just have it open. I'll check real quick. 10,000 words. Yeah, 10,000 words is about 70 minutes for like a slow person. But I'm kind of
Two.
fast, so it's probably around like an hour.
Yeah. Holy. That's dang. Yeah, it's gonna be a long
Yeah,
like thing.
it's gonna like I hopefully want to try and get it finished before I go to uni,
Mhm.
but it's gonna take a while. But I do want to get it done because I want it. Like I've got so many like cool. Like I've envisioned like different scenes of the video in my head, which I think is really key. It's
Yeah.
like I know what I want the beginning to look like. I've like envisioned certain ways I'm going to edit certain parts of the game. Um, I've envisioned like the music I want to. Like, I've got it like all in my head.
Mhm.
I just need to like find the time. And now that I'm actually talking about it, I probably am gonna continue working on it.
Yeah,
Um,
that's good.
so yeah, that's what I'm working on at the minute. I've got those 3 videos in the backlog. The other ones I was looking at, I'm probably not gonna do for a while because they just aren't as the ideas aren't as appealing to me, which is why I stopped working on like the Fall Guys Among Us videos because the idea and concept of it wasn't appealing. I think obviously you want to enjoy what it is you're doing.
Yeah, for
I was
sure.
gonna do a video on another VR game called Bone Lab that I thought was gonna be like really cool to do a video on,
Mhm.
and I lost interest in the game, and I was just like, well, I'm just not gonna make a video on a game I don't like. Whereas this game, is like really, really like I still like will play it whenever I can. It's still a really good game. The
Mhm.
first one is anyway. The second game is a bit questionable, which I'm gonna talk about in the video.
Fair.
Um,
Like fair enough, yeah.
so yeah, I want to keep making that video. I want to just like make it. But what I need to do is obviously keep making my videos now that'll be like probably 10, 15 minutes long, and then just want to drop this like massive video before I like go to uni, so I can be like, boom, there you go, watch
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because it's like I was gonna say, it's not even like it is just purely passion. Like I do
Yeah.
just like make. I think making video essays is kind of like my top line. I
Mhm.
enjoy making those more than anything. Like the fact is, I don't like. I'm not just making this on this game because it hasn't had a review like this on it.
Yeah.
Obviously that will help.
Mhm. It's because you're like
I
actually interested in
I'm
doing something
interested,
like
and
this.
I want a video like the Pyrocynical videos, like the those type of video essay
Mhm.
content style videos on this game. I want that kind of person to review this game, but that doesn't happen. I want that video to exist, so I'm just gonna make it exist.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen, people seem to like my stuff. So I'm I need to make a new video soon. I'm probably gonna book over the holidays and grind a few videos out. That's the plan.
Well, I wish you luck with that. I touching on like the passion and stuff on like things on stuff like that. I think that's why it took me so long to like finish the Taxxcast because I've been working on it for like since early July. I mean, I've had the idea to do it since like early 2022, and I think I just wanted to make sure it's something that I actually wanted to do and continue with it. So, and now I feel like I'm at a place where I do want to continue this. It's exciting.
Yeah, it's good. Like you know, it's all about the passion at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like people, you just gotta like, you just need to. If you don't enjoy it, then it's totally pointless. You
Exactly.
shouldn't.
Like,
Yeah, you shouldn't do it expecting like uh money. Like you
yeah.
don't. The money should
No.
be like just a bonus. You should
Yeah.
just, regardless of what happens, you just should enjoy making the videos, which I do. Like with my first, like with editing, like I've done freelance editing for people in the past, and I have like done like editing people, and editing people is like cool now because it gets you money and things like that. But it's so like it can feel so restricting.
Mhm.
Like it can be very, 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 very like difficult and challenging because you feel like you can't. You feel there's a lot more pressure to
Mhm.
obviously because you feel a bit more trapped. When I edit my own videos, I can edit for like 7 hours straight and like not get bored because it's your video. Like
Yeah.
you decide what goes in and what doesn't. So if I want to like put it like, when I in my video about speedrunning, I discussed Canada, and I just put a random like video of a British guy being robbed. I was like, you know what? Like in any other like person's channel, they like might not like that. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'll put it in anyway for the funny,
Mhm.
and people really seem to like it.
I did enjoy the
So
shout out for Canada.
yeah, obviously. So yeah, that is my current. That's my thing. I want to make this long video. I want to keep making other videos.
Yeah.
Um, but I just need to like, just need to find the time to sit down and write, and then I'll go from there probably.
Mhm. Mhm. I mean, like, hopefully it works out for both of us.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be pretty ideal.
I will come back on here when I have dropped a video, and I will. That is my um. That's my like.
Your motivation, you
Uh,
can't come back on the
I
Taxxcast until you've
cannot come
posted a
back on the
video.
Taxxcast. Yes. So yeah,
I'm just
that
gonna be doing
is
the podcast
that's
alone for like 2 months. Just kidding.
it. Who knows? Try and get JP on next episode. Maybe the JP interview would go crazy.
It's true. JP, I feel like JP is really good at podcasts, and he doesn't know his potential.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I'll
Yeah.
definitely, I'll definitely come back once I made a video and we can all get on a podcast and we can
Okay.
do like an SMP upgrade podcast maybe.
That'd be fun.
But yeah, I think I have run my course for this podcast.
Oh, okay. I guess that's the end then. Oh my god. Woohoo! The first Taxxcast.
I just decide when I want it to end.
Just
Call that out.
that's okay. I'm ready for it to end too. An hour and 15 minutes. Not too bad.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, you can run your outro then. I'm
I
not gonna
don't
do it for you.
I'm pretty bad at outros, but thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being the only one here.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
I know.
all right, boys. That's gonna be it for
Bye.
the Taxxcast. I'm doing a proper gamer outro.
Okay.
This is it
Uh,
for the Taxxcast. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. For those of you that are listening on Twitch, we have a Discord server. Well, Tax has one.
I
You
do.
can join and you can listen to these episodes live as they're being made. And for those of you that are
The VOD
not in the
watchers.
Discord, join.
Yeah, true.
And
True.
yeah, you can follow Tax. You know, follow the Taxcast on
Hmm.
Twitter.
It's true.
I don't know what the socials are. They should be somewhere. I don't know
And
where, but they are. Oh,
it's
social.
yeah.
You can follow tax_L on Twitter. You can follow at the
Yes.
underscore taxcast.
There we go.
Tax is tax_L on Twitter. And
Yeah.
you can also follow Tax's in Pinterest account for some reason.
Yeah.
And then I am Morcou on YouTube. I am Morcou_ on Twitch. And then I'm also Morcou_ on Twitter, I believe. Yeah, Morcou_
Yay.
on Twitter and Twitch. And then Morcou on YouTube. So please, follow me there. That'd be greatly appreciated.
Woo.
So yeah, I think that is it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Even though this isn't my podcast, I'm on the outro now, baby. So
Shout
much
outs.
love. Thanks for listening, and bye bye.
Bye. Thank you for doing my outro.